Hey Kimberbellas, Cristin here. I'm glad you're joining me for the Broomhilda quilt. Today we are going to do Cupcake Boo, it's called. We're going to do that one today, and I'm pretty excited about it because it only has 3 applique pieces. If any of you are doing the Boulevard so along with me, that one had 60 stops today, so that was a lot. It literally took me all day long, so I'm pretty excited about this one. 3 easy applique pieces. So anyway, so the important thing to know today is that our background fabric is 8.5 by 10.5. As always, back it with mesh stabilizer or SF101, and use your batting. I cut it down just a little bit smaller than my main fabric, and I'm going to use my 7 by 12 hoop. But here's the important thing. So the design, we finish it off with cutting it to 6.5 by 8.5. So that means we want a quilting design that's 6 by 8. So choose any quilting design that you like for this block. I think I might do the spider one that I did on my other block for Boulevard today. Probably, I like that one. Anyway, but use the 6 by 8 size. If you have a 6 by 10 hoop, then you just take out the steps 3 and 4 because that's what makes it larger than a 6 by 10 hoop. If you go through the steps, it's batting placement, batting tack down, and then main fabric placement and main fabric tack down, and that is the 1/4 inch all around extra size, and so that makes it a little bit too large for a 6 by 10 hoop, but you can easily take out those 2 steps using embroidery software, or use a bigger hoop, whatever works. If you do take those out, then you would just lay your main fabric over your batting and tape it down. So easy peasy. So we have 3 applique pieces for this block. I just finished cutting mine. Most of you do your whole cut beforehand. I cut as I go. So I just finished mine, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on it. I'll go step by step in photos, and let's get started. Pretty fun. Okay, I merged my 2 designs in software. As I mentioned yesterday, you can do them completely separately or you can merge them in software. The nice thing about merging them is you can see what it's going to look like before you stitch it out. So I like to merge whenever I can. I went ahead and took out steps 3 and 4. As I mentioned, that's the main fabric placement and tack down, so that I can use my 6 by 10 hoop. And that just saves me a step. I don't have to take out the basting stitches, and it's easy to either just tape down your fabric or even kind of hold it in place a little bit until the stitching gets going. So I wanted to point out, see how this stitching goes over the side. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. I wanted to just show you, this is our batting tack down line here, and so we're going to cut that away anyway. We're going to cut to the line of our batting, so this little bit of stitching over is totally okay because it just goes into our seams that we're going to sew when we put all of our blocks together. So don't worry about that. Here it is again. So when you're doing one of these quilting designs, you do want to make sure to cut your batting as close to the stitch line as you can, because you don't really have a chance to clean it up after the fact now that it will have these stitches here. So anyway, this is already nice easy one. Let's get going.